what's up guys? Matt here. Welcome to this week's episode of MATTtalks. So this week on MATTtalks, I've got another speech for you. This one's about TED Talks, so I hope you enjoy. This is the third speech of my speech class, and it's about TED Talks. Enjoy. How are you all today?
Good.
Have you ever wanted to learn how to spot a liar? Like if someone was talking to you and they, I don't know, maybe looked to the left when they were talking and you knew they were lying. Or have you ever wanted to learn how to hold your breath for 17 minutes? I sure don't. Have you ever wanted to learn how to make stress your friend? Well, I've got a place for you. TED Talks. TED Talks is a wonderful world of an audio-video podcast created by a few people, but it is from TED.com. But I wanted to tell you first, TED Talks is the inspiration behind MATTtalks. I'm sure you've heard of that. This is an episode coming out soon. Be sure to check that out, youtube.com/Rev177 next Monday. But TED Talks. TED is the company that started TED Talks, and TED Talks is a nonprofit organization for spreading ideas created in 1984 by Richard Saul Wurman. And TED, if you were wondering, stands for Technology, Entertainment, and Design. And TED Talks were started in 2001 from the TED when they were purchased from the Sapling Foundation. And that is when they became a nonprofit organization. And as I said, TED Talks is a audio-video podcast ranging from scientists to philosophers to musicians to businessmen and all of the sort. TED Talks has a YouTube channel, youtube.com/TED, and as you can see, they have 2,415 TED Talks on their channel, covering topics including: do schools kill creativity? Your body language may shape who you are. How great leaders inspire action, and the power of vulnerability. These are the top TED Talks in the world. They have the most views of any TED Talks in the planet. And TED Talks is a great place to get people talking. That's why I wanted to share about TED Talks this week. And this is why TED Talks are important. The world is a great place to share ideas, and everyone can learn from anyone. So if anyone was up there on the TED Talk stage talking, you would learn from them, of course. But people have ideas, and people have ideas that some of them haven't thought of before, and TED Talks is a great place to learn that. People need to hear TED Talks to help make the world a better place. Here are some ways to contribute to TED and TED Talks. You can organize a local TEDx event. You can give directly to TED. You can apply to be a TED Fellow, and these are just some of the ways that you can support TED and TED Talks. Organizing a TEDx event is a little tricky, but fun, I'm sure. You need simply to send in an application for an event. What you'll need to do is you'll need to get a location, you'll need to get some permission from people to create your application and bring TED Talks to you, which is really what I want, because I've wanted always to go to TED Talks, and TED Talks are in Monterey, California, but they're not around here, so this is why we need TED Talks around here, because I want to watch them. You can come too if you want. Next, you can give directly to TED Talks. You can give directly at partnerships@TED.com. TED.com says, supporting TED through philanthropic giving will help increase the impact of their projects related to their one-year initiatives beyond the conferences, including TEDx, which I mentioned a moment ago, TED Education, TED Fellows, which I will mention momentarily, and the Open Translation Project. Now, philanthropic giving, if you've never heard of that before, simply means to give to charity. This is for those people who want to give monetarily to TED in hopes that their giving will help TED come to them. You may also want to apply to be a TED Fellow, and what that means is you will enlist yourself in a group that is dedicated to supporting you in collaboration and the cultivation of your work. So this is specifically for you if you have an idea of something like you want to bring water to Guatemala. We're using you a lot, Reed, I'm sorry. But if you want to do something like that, you will bring your topic or your work to them, and they will help cultivate it for you, and you will get that out to the world. This is also a perfect way to, like I said, get your word out to the world. Now, to conclude, there are just three of the many ways to contribute to TED and TED Talks. So here's what I need from you. I need you to help me get TED Talks everywhere. I really want to see TED Talks. I could just watch it on YouTube. As you saw, they have 2,415 TED Talks on there, but I'd like it to come close to us. And how can we do that? We can organize a local TEDx event. We can give directly to TED, and we can apply to be a fellow. So please, I desperately need to get TED Talks near me. Thank you. So I hope you enjoyed that speech. That was a pretty difficult speech to do. It was a persuasive speech where we were supposed to call someone to action, and I don't know if I did or not, but yes, I love TED Talks, and as you know, MATTtalks was inspired by TED Talks, so if you'd like to support TED Talks, I talked about that in the speech, but please bring TED Talks near us, because I really want to go see one. Thanks for watching this week's episode of MATTtalks. I hope you enjoyed the speech, and I will see you in next week's episode. Peace! Hey! Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to subscribe, click that subscribe button right over there. If you'd like to watch another video, click that button right over there. I'm Matt. Bye.